this Sorcerer MPU, I'm going to reboot it. The problem statement was that intermittent sounds and speech loss after the game is on for 10 to 15 minutes. Pops in and out, then finally complete loss. Reseated the interface cable and adjusting pot is not effective. Test and check everything. So I have done that. And she's booted up, and right now oscillating between the last game score, 0, and the default high scores to date. And that was Victor's display test device. Here's a lamp matrix, and the coil's the only one that's turned on is number 16, and that is the coin lockout coil. I guess the bottom line before I get into this is that I changed out the filter caps on the power. There's a filter cap in the sound section, and there's 2 over here that are also in the sound section. And I installed NVRAM. That had nothing to do with fixing the sound. Replaced connector J17, which is where power comes in, and I want that to be very clean. And it is working perfectly. So I didn't try to duplicate it beforehand. There's no need for that. I suspected it was a capacitor problem, so I have taken care of that. So into test we go. Display test is working perfectly. Let's see. Yeah. Lamp test. And then solenoid test. Oh, I'm sorry. This should be, I goofed that up. Let me start over. Display test. Sound test. And for Sorcerer, there are no sounds generated at 6, 7, and 0. So here's lamp test. I just pressed the buttons too quickly just a second ago. Here's solenoid test, and you note that solenoid 16 has got extinguished when I started the test, or when I went into test. System 9 boards do not drive the special solenoids via the CPU, but I can test those with my switch input simulator. So that is working correctly. And the next test is switch test. Let me do column 1. Sounds like pew pew. And the last switch that Sorcerer processes. Whoops. Oh, it's switch 45. So that's working correctly. And we're back into the audits and adjustments. So we'll go to setting 18. You can get there. And that's the max credits. And I'm going to use my credit button on my simulated switch matrix to make this go up to 100 or 0. And now the game is set to free play. And since I've installed NVRAM, this board is good to go. So I'm going to take it out and wash it down. There's a little bit of grime on it, not too much, but a little squirt of Castrol Super Clean, and then drying out in the St. Louis sun. We're good to go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you setting the board.